Hello, card number twos. Welcome to this week's Free Reading Friday, and a big hello to any new folks that have joined us for this week's reading. I'm going back to my Rider-Waite deck, which is my go-to deck that I do for all my professional readings. And also, it is the deck that we will be using in my upcoming online beginner's tarot course, Dabbler to Diva. We start April 9th. Yay! It's not too late to register. Registration is open until March 21st, and I suggest you get in on it because it's a beta run, which means it's at a ridiculously cheap price. 5 weeks of instruction, private Facebook group, an amazing group of people that have already signed up for only $147. What? I know. Crazy. So seriously, if you've been on the fence about it at all, just do it. Honestly, it'll be so fun. You won't regret it. And at the end of it all, you'll be able to begin to read cards just like a diva, people. Okay, back to your reading. So you chose card number 2. Now here's the thing. Your card this week is a Major Arcana card. So this is kind of the stuff we'll be covering in the course, explaining how all this works. There are 78 cards in a tarot deck, 22 of which are called Major Arcana cards. Why? Well, because they're a major big deal. So when you see one in a spread, or if it comes up in your daily card-a-day reading, because you are doing that, right? When you get a Major Arcana card, you just want to pay special attention because they have a special energy. It could mean a transitional time for you. Usually it means a turning point. Sometimes it means a life lesson that you need to learn, and it could mean a reoccurring theme. Because if you don't learn your life lessons as you go throughout your whole life, it'll just keep coming up as a reoccurring theme. So when you notice this card, and as I'm talking about it, just try to kind of see, is this a pattern I have? Is this kind of the way I deal with things? So for your upcoming week, this card is what is important for you to know. Your card this week is the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man looks kind of freaky because, he's hanging by his feet. Who knows why he's hanging there? But I just want to point out one thing. First of all, he doesn't look too worried about it. That's the most important part of this card. Look, he's completely serene and calm. And he also has this weird-ass halo shit around his head. Why? Well, here's why. Because he is very relaxed. He's kind of accepted and let go of the fact that he's trapped by his, foot and hanging upside down, kind of making the best of the situation. If you've ever read a book or heard of a book called A Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl, might be something you might want to pick up because this is obviously a message for you, and it could be an ongoing theme with how you handle things in your life. I'm not sure. Basically, when things get really hard or you really want something to turn out a certain way, like, God damn it, I really want life to just go this way. Why won't it go this way? The more you try and control, the more painful things are might be for you. I struggle with this myself. This is a very common human nature theme, by the way. Everybody has this issue. Some people are better at it than others. The reason why I mentioned Viktor Frankl is because he was in a Nazi war camp for years. Imagine that for a moment. Imagine, just completely, all your power has been taken away from you. You're completely at their mercy, and you have no control over anything that's happening. And there's no end in sight. So in that book, he managed to find enlightenment. He found meaning, he found joy, all while he was in prison. It's an amazing story. This is the very serious message of the Hanged Man. So even though you have no control, in fact, the more control you try and have, the less enlightened and peaceful you're going to feel. So here's the message for this coming week. Let go. Surrender to whatever is happening. Float along that river. Just let it go. Let go all control of trying to control the outcome of whatever is going on in your life. If this is a reoccurring theme for you, you need to learn this lesson, okay? So I'm just trying to explain to you that the more you let go, let it go. I might get copyright hand slap for that. But seriously, just relax, let it go, and answers will come to you too. Sometimes when we've totally let go of the reins and we kind of put it over to a higher power, or we just release it to the universe, suddenly this is when ideas just like, bing, come out of the woodwork because you stop clenching on so tight. There's your reading for the week. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope to see you next week. If it resonated with you, and even if it didn't, please comment below and let me know. And if you'd like to join us for Dabbler, again, it's not too late. I will include the link below and would love to have you in class. Otherwise, we will see you next week.